Well, good rainy Friday afternoon to everybody. At least it is rainy here in Hickory, North Carolina, where we are. We're just out for lunch today. This is not going to be anything big, but we do want to do a video. We haven't made a video in about almost a week, so we just stopped off for lunch today at a little chain barbecue place known as Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Now, you've probably seen Dickey's before. First one we ever ate at, do you remember where that was?
Was it here?
I ate there. You didn't. We were in a food court. We were on the Army base of Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri.
Yeah.
That's the first Dickey's I ever ate at, so I was very happy they opened one up here locally. We've been here once before. We're going to go back in here today. Last time we were here, you really liked their fried okra, I think.
Their okra was really good.
And I really liked their beef brisket. So we're going to go in here to Dickey's Barbecue Pit, Hickory, North Carolina, and check it out. So stay with us. Alright, here's the outside, and apparently Dickey's has been a thing since 1941, and they feature various hickory smoked meats. Alright, they're open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So let's go inside. And it smells absolutely wonderful in here.
Loaded nacho sausage.
Let's see what they got there. They got a sweet and smoky atomic chicken sandwich. Something tells me that would be hot and spicy. Well, it says sweet barbecue, so who knows. Loaded nacho sausage. Sounds pretty good. Over here. So let's see what they got here from plates. Sandwiches on the bottom. Over here's a list of their meats. There's their sides. They got the cabbage slaw, hand-cut fries, beans. There's her fried okra. Alright. Got some older signs in here. Giving you a little bit of their history. Here's a picture. I don't know if this was the very first Dickey's or not, but this is not a...
Another picture now, this is Hickory Lane. I don't know if that would be.
Well, this one ain't been here that long. I know that's not this location, but
There's a little thing underneath. What's that say?
I can't read that.
It's just them in 1976 with their mom.
It says something about Hickory there, don't it?
Does it? No.
Right there. What does that say?
Dickey.
Oh, Dickey. Okay. That's why I need glasses, folks. Alright, so you just order a drink and get your own. They've got 3 types of sauces you can serve yourself. Spicy, original, or sweet. They also offer catering. This is Texas Barbecue. They do cater if you're having an event. We were not the only ones in here when we came in, except for employees. Now there's some other people coming in too. So the food is out, and that's a lot of food. Now, we ordered a brisket chopped. That's not really what I'm accustomed to as far as chopped. That's like chunked. Usually chopped brisket is just kind of all chopped together with the marbling. I don't remember it being like that last time. But anyway, a lot of food. Looks good. I got the brisket combo with the loaded nacho sausage. Interested in trying that. With macaroni, cheese, and beans. And you got a lot, looks like a good portion of okra right there.
Yeah, they gave me a lot of okra, which I've already eaten. It's very crispy and very good.
You already took a bite?
Of the okra, yeah.
We didn't pray.
I'm sorry.
We will, though.
And then, yeah, macaroni and cheese. And then, yeah, I got the same meats as you.
Okay. I'm not real thrilled with the way they do the sauces here. You have to go over there and dip them out yourself, where I just showed you. You got to put them in little cups, and the ladle that you dip them out with is huge. It's like you can't, the cup's too small for the spoon. Instead of just having, like most places do, on the table. It's kind of a weird setup there. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and pray and dig in. All right, Shaughnessy is going to try something.
I'm gonna try one of these things here.
That's the loaded nacho sausage.
Which it looks like that one's got some. It's good. It's spicy. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. Kind of tastes like a nacho in a way.
Okay.
With sausage.
And you've already put your approval on the okra.
I have. It's delicious.
All right, check that brisket out.
That's very good.
Very good?
Tender.
Okay, good deal. All right, I'm going to go out on a limb here and just guess that this is a Texas-based barbecue chain. Take the Texas Rangers jersey right here. Okay, well, that was a pretty filling meal.
Very filling.
So, why don't you go ahead and tell about your experience today here at Dickey's Barbecue in Hickory, North Carolina.
So I got the 2-meat plate. I chose brisket and the new loaded nacho sausage. I got okra and macaroni and cheese, and then it comes with like a roll. I thought it said Texas toast on the side.
It did. You know what? It did say Texas toast. You're right. I didn't catch that.
But I was like, okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
I'd rather had Texas toast.
I would have too.
I didn't even catch that. But yeah.
I did. So starting with the roll, it wasn't that great. I didn't finish it all. The okra was very good. They gave me a lot of it, and it was very crispy. Actually, believe it or not, couldn't finish eating it. He was like really surprised. He's like, "You're not finishing that?" I'm like,
I want to interject something here. This is somebody who loves fried okra. That portion of okra was so big, she left some of it. And we are not in the habit of leaving food on our plates. We always try not to do that. I'll tell you how much she likes okra. If you remember Feasters on Teasters and Pigeon Fours, okra was one of the things that you could get unlimited. They would bring out, and I think the last time we were there, she ate like 8 or 9 bowls of it. I mean, it was embarrassing almost. I walked out with my hood pulled over my head, but wasn't that bad. She can eat fried okra like it's going out of style, and she could not finish hers today.
I could not finish it. And normally too, like when we went to Butts on the Creek in Maggie Valley, I asked him if he wanted the rest of my, what was a hamburger or meat or something like that, because I want to finish my okra out. He's like, really? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So anyway, but the okra was very good. They did give me a very good portion. The macaroni and cheese, they give it to you in a little like paper cup. It was very cheesy and it was very good. It was hot. I mean, I thought it tasted very good. The loaded nacho sausage, it kind of tasted like nachos. I noticed it actually had like beans in it too. So it's like when they sliced it up, you could actually, I don't know what kind of beans they were, but it tasted good. First couple of bites were good. I dipped it in barbecue sauce, and then the brisket. So mine was supposed to be chopped like his, and mine was cubed. It was good. Some of them were tender, some of them were a little bit more dry, and it wasn't like super hot. My sides were super hot, but the meat wasn't like overly hot. But everything tasted good. I just couldn't finish everything. That was a lot of food.
Yeah.
It was, but it was good.
Would you do it again?
Oh yeah.
Okay. This is only the second time. I'm sorry, did you finish? This is only the second time that we've been to this Dickey's here in Hickory, and it's literally just the town just over from us. We don't have a lot of them around here. I am starting to see a few more of them pop up. I think there's one in Maggie Valley now. But yeah, we came here last time, enjoyed it, decided to come back today. Just kind of a spur of the moment decision. We were in Hickory anyway, and decided to stop in here. It's been probably a year and a half, 2 years. So yeah, that was, I don't remember the portions being so gigantic. Honestly, that's how I would call the portions, is gigantic, literally. Yeah. I did finish mine, but I'm getting that feeling. Y'all have seen me on other videos before when I eat myself sick, and that's kind of what happened today.
Yeah, because I offered him the rest of my stuff, and he didn't want it.
Yeah, I knew she was full when she offered me her okra, because I don't ever eat fried okra much anyway, but I knew she was having trouble then. But I got the 2-meat plate as well. I got the beef brisket chopped. They ask you, let me say about beef brisket, they ask you if you want chopped or sliced, as a lot of places do. This was different than what even I remember it last time. I don't know if this is something new they're doing or if my memory's bad, but it was like in square chunks. It didn't affect the flavor. I do not care for it cut that way. I would probably, knowing that, I would get sliced next time. I usually order chopped because chopped has more of the marbling and the fat in it, which makes it flavorful. So that's the reason I ordered it chopped. I did not like the way it was cut at all. Some of the cubes were big enough that if you don't chew them, you could choke on them. I've never seen a place do it like that before. But so I got that, and I got the loaded nacho sausage is what it's called, something like that. And she's right, it actually tastes like if you're eating nachos with the cheese and chili. That's about what it tastes like. So that was interesting. I'm glad I tried it. It was good. I would probably not get that again. I would probably get, I'd
agree with that.
Yeah, I'd probably
just
get I'd try the ribs next time. And so got that, and my sides, macaroni and cheese. I thought the macaroni and cheese was very good. It was nice and hot and good and creamy and cheesy. And I got the baked beans. The baked beans were just baked beans. It wasn't anything different than maybe what you get out of a can. I would probably get the coleslaw next time. That's what I usually get when I order barbecue. But I thought the brisket, the flavor was good. The flavor, I can't complain. I didn't really get any dry ones. I got, like I say, some of the chunks were really big. But I tried 2 sauces. I tried the regular, and I'm not a sweet sauce person. She likes like honey molasses sauces and stuff like that.
I got the sweet, it was good.
Yeah. And I got the spicy. Now, I will warn you, that spicy, they don't lie to you. That has quite a kick to it. I don't mind a mild kick, but that was one of them I could about feel my scalp tingling. You know, it was kind of just getting in. It was hot. So I had to get like 4 or 5 cups of tea just to handle it. It had some kick to it. But I like the regular sauce probably the best. And yeah, I would definitely come here again. I think I would go back with the brisket sliced, and I would get maybe ribs or even try the pulled pork if I was going to do a combo next time. I did not care for the way they did the sauces. They give you those little plastic cups, and the spoon you dip the sauce out with is that big around. It's hard.
The ladle was pretty big.
If you ever have a ladle bigger than the container you're going into, it comes off the sides. It was a mess. Whoever thought of that should be fired. I don't know how else to say it nicely, but I don't know why they can't have barbecue sauce bottles on the table like every other place does. But honestly, I would still say overall, this is probably the best barbecue place in Hickory. I can't even think. Can you think? As big as Hickory is, probably 40, 50,000 people. Can you think of another barbecue place in Hickory? We have a few in Caldwell County, but I can't think of any in Hickory. I mean,
I'm drawing a blank.
There's Hannah's, and I mean well, we're not reviewing Hannah's, so a lot of people like Hannah's barbecue. I've never been a fan, but I would say this is probably the best barbecue place in Hickory, and I'm drawing a blank as to where there are any others. There may be.
If anybody knows, let us know.
There is a smokehouse up on 127 near Publix, Hickory Smokehouse.
Okay.
I've never eaten there, so I haven't tried that. But other than that, you'd think a town this size would have an abundance of barbecue places, but they don't. But Dickey's is it. It's hit right here off Interstate 40, exit 125. If you're coming from the east, heading west, you get off, turn right, go about a mile, and it's on the left, right across from Golden Corral, right beside Texas Roadhouse. We just reviewed that a few weeks ago. This is literally right beside of it. So, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, but I had a good meal.
Okay. Yeah,
Very
overall,
full.
I would give it a thumbs up. A couple of things I would, maybe ask they improve on, but as far as the quality of the food, is good. So, if you like this video, like and subscribe.
And find us on Facebook.
And have a wonderful and blessed day.